Hello, guys, and welcome back to another edition of Earle Sports Bets. And we didn't do a recap for last week, but we have week number 3 of Earles versus Girls, where we go and we pick 5 NFL spreads every week. Me, Nick, Sydney, and Destiny, and we see how all of us kind of do. And I will be honest, it has not been too pretty so far. All of us have losing records. So fade or follow with your own risk. Me and Nick are currently tied in first with 8 points, and the girls are tied with 7 points. So it's right there. Each win is worth a point. Each push is worth. Each win is worth 2 points. Each push is worth 1, and a loss is worth nothing. But here is the week 3 picks, and I'll start off with me and Destiny, and then Nick will go over him and Sydney. I'll go over Destiny first. She's going with the Chargers, which is just a fade of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I know we're going to see that a lot through this entire thing. Actually, I'm the only one who doesn't have the Chargers this week. She's also going with the Green Bay Packers against Tennessee. I kind of like that as well. Did not bet it, but I kind of like that. Tampa Bay, who is going up against Denver, which makes sense. Denver has not played all that well this year. Her typical Carolina Panthers fade, and she's grabbing the Raiders minus the 5. And she's finishing off on Monday night, taking the Buffalo Bills minus 5 and a hook versus the Jacksonville Jaguars in Buffalo. Destiny is currently 3-6-1 in the first 2 weeks. I am 4-6, and I'm going to kind of do something similar each week, although I did not do it last week. Wish I did. And I'm going to fade the Giants. Browns, if you don't win this week, you really don't deserve anything nice in the NFL. I'm taking the guys minus the 6.5. I think the luck box of the Minnesota Vikings is over. They went 2-0 to start. Give me Houston to beat them here. Probably my favorite play of the week is the Philadelphia Eagles. We're getting 3 points with that now. They were a 3.5-point favorite before last week. After they got embarrassed, and the Saints, the Saints just scored another touchdown. Okay. But the Saints have not stopped scoring touchdowns. Legit, they have not had a drive without one. I think that slows down here. I'm on the Eagles. After getting absolutely berated last week, 41-10 versus the Cardinals, I'm taking the Rams here against the Niners, plus the 7 at home. And after Atlanta, with their big win on Monday Night Football, coming back, Atlanta money line never in doubt in that last Monday Night Football game. Sunday Night Football with the Dirty Birds are back in action. I'm taking the Chiefs minus 3.5. I want to be on the right side of the refs this time, so give me the Chiefs minus 3 and a hook. Nick, you and Sydney, go ahead.
Yeah, kicking it off with Sydney, also going with the Chargers, plus the 1.5 there, which I do agree with. I will get into them in a minute. She's on the Lions minus 3, which is kind of a play I have circled as well. A little bounce back spot for the Detroit Lions coming in off of a loss versus the Arizona Cardinals coming in off of a blowout win against a divisional opponent. She's on the Saints, though, minus the 3. I'm going to be against her. We'll get into that in a minute. Seahawks minus 4.5. I think she's been on the Seahawks all 3 weeks. She pushed with them week 1, lost with them week 2, going back to them week 3. And then she's laying the 7.5 with the Bengals to close out the week there on Monday Night Football against those Washington Commanders. I am going with the Chargers plus 1.5. The public is on the Steelers. The line is moving towards the Chargers. I believe this opened up at a 2.5, down to a 1.5. I'm seeing ones. I'm going to bet the money line. That's all I need in that game is the money line. Same thing with the Texans. I'm going to be on the money line. I think it's a minus 130 for the Texans money line. This luck box is. I think it comes to an end with the Minnesota Vikings this week. I mean, week 1 they played the Giants. Whoopty freaking do. Week 2 they played the Niners. Cool. No Christian McCaffrey, though, and we saw that it definitely affected them in that game. Generally, when a star player goes out, you back that team week 1, the first game, you fade him the next game. And the Niners did not look good without CMC. Talk about teams that did not look good. I like the Eagles plus the 3. I took the money line, and I will be adding plus 3. The Eagles will probably be my biggest investment of week 3. because I've already bet the money line, and if I get a solid 3, I will be betting the spread as well. So I'll have spread and money line full unit on both. So I'll have 2 units on the Eagles this week. If I can get +3 on them there. Love this spot for them. A massive overreaction here for from last week there. And there's another spot, the Saints. If you like the stock market, things along those lines, you like to sell stocks high. I'm selling the Saints high right now, and I'm buying the Eagles low. Even though I'm kind of going against that in the next game, though, I'm kind of selling low a little bit on the Ravens. Kind of worries me a little bit there. But I think this is also kind of an interesting spot for the Cowboys as well. They're at home, getting a point. I took the even money, just the money line straight up for them here. And for me, you have a Cowboys team coming in off of an embarrassing blowout loss. So there's that. I like the Cowboys in the spot. I think the wrong team's favored in this game. The market kind of agrees with me as well as the line's moving towards the Cowboys in this game. I expect them to close the favorite in this game, the Dallas Cowboys. So I'll take the +1 there. And then we have that ultimate spot here where it didn't happen tonight for Thursday Night Football. The market did not move in that direction. But this line's gone from 6.5 down to a 5.5. Give me the Jaguars. And I think they win this game outright against the Bills this week. I like the points here with the Jags to close out on Monday Night Football.
There you go. There's all of our plays for Earles versus Girls Week 3. Hopefully, one of us will be in the positive after this week. But that's going to do it for this one. I'm not sure if we're going to do recap videos. I'm pretty sure we could just do recap how we did in each Thursday night video. And by the way, I forgot to mention earlier, there will be no Thursday night games on the Earles versus Girls just because of when the circle lines come out with my work schedule. We wouldn't be able to get it out on time. So we are only doing the Sunday and Monday games for Earle versus Girls. Figure out throw that one out there. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck, guys.